Welcome back. Now, did you know there is still time to direct your state tax dollars to important services like Mobile Meals of Tucson right here in Pima County? Tamara McKinney and Stephanie Swift are here to tell us what that money can mean to so many people in need and how you can even help with your time. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in again.
Thanks for having us.
Let's actually, before we get to those tax dollars, let's talk about Mobile Meals itself and what services you guys actually provide.
Okay. Yeah. So for the last 46 years, Mobile Meals of Tucson has provided one greatly needed service in our community, which is the daily delivery of special diet meals to homebound adults in our community. So because the meals are delivered daily and they're prepared fresh daily, we are able to accommodate specific dietary needs like a diabetic diet, a pureed diet, that many of our older and our disabled clients need in order to stay healthy and living in their own homes, which is one of the most important things that we can do for the elderly in our community.
And 46 years, you guys have been spreading this wonderful work. And we were talking about some of the people that you serve, basically. Let's talk about how somebody becomes someone that's eligible.
Sure. So to become a client, the process is very simple. We take referrals from family members, from the individual themselves. We also take referrals from doctors' offices and social service agencies, and they can call us or they can visit our website, and we do have an online referral form as well. So they call us with their information, and the most important thing is to verify that they're in our delivery area. So Mobile Meals of Tucson actually delivers throughout the Tucson area as well as Green Valley and the Suarita. So we extended our reach even further into southern Arizona.
So we know you have such a big clientele that you guys serve, a big area that you serve, a lot of time that goes into this. So we need support. So how is it that someone can help in your efforts?
So there's a lot of different ways. Time is an important one. Volunteers. This time of year, as it gets warmer, people start leaving, finding cooler weather. So we'll definitely need a lot of extra hands to help get the meals delivered over the summertime.
And how does somebody let you know they want to be that person that helps?
Almost the same way as becoming a client. You can go online and there's a volunteer section on our website, or they can always just give us a call, and I'm happy to give them some more information about some training and just some of the details of how you can volunteer and what's all involved in that.
And you know, actually, just during one of the commercial breaks, some of our staff was talking about how they have volunteered and how they gained so much from being a volunteer as well. So we were actually just having that conversation. So they had great words to say about giving that time that we're talking about and how important that is. And I know you had mentioned just a few moments ago about kind of partnering with the hospitals and that's kind of working out to help with those dietary needs. Tell me a little bit more about how important that is.
So it's really important because it's not just important that these individuals receive food and enough food to stay healthy and strong enough to live in their own homes, but so many elderly folks in our community have chronic illnesses like diabetes, like heart disease, and nutrition is an incredibly important way to manage those illnesses without medication, or to really improve their likelihood of being able to stay at home and not go into the hospital because of incidents related to those diseases. So we partner with local hospitals, and that's the model we've always had, because they're able to, every single tray is delivered with meals that are customized to that particular client's nutritional needs. So if they need diabetic meals, if they need a renal diet because they have kidney failure and they're on dialysis, those are critical times to make sure you're not just getting enough food, but the right food.
So it's so much more than a meal.
Much more.
Is what we're trying to get at is this is food, but it means so much more to the people that it's receiving it. Now, I did mention those tax dollars, so let's make sure we get that in. Tell me, how can I help with the money? We were talking about time before, but those tax dollars, it's still time, right?
Absolutely. So what's exciting is Arizona recently, for 2016 tax year, they extended the deadline that you can make a charitable tax credit donation till April 15th.
Perfect.
And so if you haven't already reached your maximum tax credit designation, which is $400 per person this year and $800 per couple, you can still make those donations up to April 15th, and they can count for your taxes for 2016.
Yes.
And of course, you can always do them for 2017 now. We're going into a difficult resource time for us where we are shorter on volunteers, and we also receive less funding from the community than we do around the holiday times, but the need for meals doesn't lessen.
Yeah.
Those people need daily delivery every day, and so it's really critical to us that that the community can support us in that effort.
Yep.
Because we're serving individuals who are super vulnerable, who are at home, and who also have very little money to pay for meals. So 89% of our clients are low income, and 44% are extremely low income, which means that they have less than $1,000 a month to pay for everything.
Well, let's make sure everyone knows how they can become either a volunteer, how they can get those tax dollars to you anytime. It doesn't have to be until April 15th.
That's right, anytime.
But I'm going to remind them one more time. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in and for everything you do.
Thank you for having us.
You can make a difference for Mobile Meals of Tucson by directing your Arizona tax dollars to their operations. You can also become a volunteer by attending their training, which is taking place on April 20th at 2:30 p.m. For more details and to RSVP, give them a call at 622-1600 or visit mobilemealsoftucson.org.